All right, welcome to another episode of Stump the Vibe Coder, episode number 26. I'm Dr. Voss here with 30 years of programming experience. And with me is my student, Pierre. Say hi.
Hi.
um, we're just kind of covering the vibe coding world and fun stuff like that. Um, yeah. So let's just continue to play some intro music. All right. Last episode we worked on the concept map maker. So let me go ahead and take a look at what we finished with. So we do have a light and a dark mode, but I noticed that the dark mode doesn't change these buttons, so I'll stick with the light mode. But this is kind of where we ended up. The only thing I added yesterday was some examples, so people because when you get to a blank page, might not be confident about what it can do. So I told Claude to add some examples. So,
Yeah, makes full sense.
But I feel like it's done unless you have any ideas. So let's take which example do you want to look at? Water cycle, honeybees, or photos?
Let's do the water cycle.
Water
I'm
cycle.
interested in that. Yeah.
So it's a little bit very linear here. Evaporation produces water vapor, rises in the atmosphere. Cool causes condensation, which forms cloud. Releases precipitation, returns to the ocean. Ocean is the source of water. Water undergoes evaporation.
Oh, I see.
Sun heats water.
And so is every concept, or not concept, but every label, do you link it? Like, let's say you wanted to do one yourself now.
Yeah, I mean I could add new ones too. Where's sun? Oh, okay. So I could say add row.
Oh, it's nice.
Sun gives solar energy, and it should create a new box of solar energy. So you can
Oh,
move
yeah.
around. The moving around took a little bit
hmm
of work, but I did get that going.
It's really nice. I like it how it like highlights
We
every
probably should use
part.
some more like shuffle the boxes around stuff.
Mm.
But yeah, and then you can change the shape
Oh, yeah, on
of the
top.
things. Okay, I made it a little bit more YouTube shape. Um, you can change it to rectangle. I think I made it so you can slide this over. Ovals, capsules.
Uh-huh.
Because I wanted rounded rectangles and it made capsules, and I had to argue with it for a bit about that. I wanted
Oh,
rounded
yeah.
rectangles. I
And
mean,
what?
it looks like some of the arrows don't point ideal, but I mean, really,
Yeah,
I'm not going to spend hours trying to
it's
get
more of
that
a
working.
fine tuning. What happens if you export it? Like, you can export it as an image
So you can
or
export it as
SVG?
SVG, PNG, or save it as a PDF. So,
Okay. Oh, that's pretty nice.
so let's see. Sorry. If I open a new tab, I can drop in. Here's the SVG export.
Hmm. Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, when we designed it with the SVG export in mind,
hmm
and then I have two palettes right now, so fire and earth.
Oh.
So, but ideally we could add more there, but I just didn't
Yeah.
time on it. So, and the little return thing here is if I want to continue on like precipitation.
Oh,
Well, wait,
nice.
that did not work. Oh no, add row, I guess.
Precipitation to.
Oh, sorry, I did what add one.
No, it
Precipitation
works. Yeah.
makes me wet. I don't know.
Yeah.
So and then here it added wet, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. I wanted to ask if it's possible to like swap them, kind of like a slider.
in
Or
what
is, yeah.
sense? I
No, I
guess.
just thought maybe it's just if you wanted to have them on your left side kind of organized, but actually that
Yeah,
doesn't
we
make
don't
too
have
much
any good
sense.
organizational things, that's for sure. Um,
I mean, yeah, like I said, it doesn't make too much sense either way because
Well,
it's still like,
we can export the values, right? And then I can
mhm,
clear, and then I can import the values that I just had, and then it has to redraw it. So
mhm.
yeah,
Oh
one of
yeah.
the things that is running into a lot of collisions, and so we added little curvy spline things.
Mhm,
But yeah, it definitely seems to prefer the kind of more vertical one. So here's a honeybee
mhm.
and photosynthesis.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. There's nothing
Yeah,
to.
that's the thing with vibe coding. You can get something really cool quickly, but then the
Uh-huh.
refining of it, getting it to where it's cool and usable is like what's the thing is like 90% of it takes 10% of the effort to get 90% done, and then it takes 90% effort to get
100%.
that 10% done or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, so we're in the 90% to get the 10% region, right? So which is the
Yeah.
boring part of the podcast. Um for sure. But yeah, no, I was pretty happy with it. I mean, obviously this is designed for concept maps.
Mhm.
Only it's not going to be useful for your computer science homework where you want to visualize an algorithm or a database or something like that.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it could be helpful for just basic pseudocode. It's more visual,
yeah, that's
definitely.
true. But is
But yeah.
pseudocode always arrows? I guess I don't write a lot of pseudocode.
Yeah, it has some arrows, but it's less more of a flow, basically. Like you do that, then that, and that, and then yeah.
Oh yeah, so you need like a for loop and then go back. Okay.
Yeah. I
I mean,
mean, it's in some way you could use it, but I mean, it's not the most
we
optimal.
could definitely fork it the code that we
Mm.
have to make into more of a pseudocode writer.
Hmm.
So yeah. So where are my repositories? I've been working on the website. Oh, did you want to show off what you have for the we have for the website?
Yeah, I mean, you could just go to the website and then. So I've added the first little thing that was bothering me was on the progress on the left side. There wasn't an icon.
Yeah, that was
I mean,
bothering me a lot
it
too. So
was
good.
it was coded into it, but somehow it didn't work. So I fixed that.
Ah, ah.
Um, yeah, and then on the progress, when you go there, you have like daily streaks on the top. You
Oh,
can
okay,
see that.
cool.
So if you start one, then basically you have the streak, number of date, the max streak, and
See,
then the date.
if you answer one question a day, you could go 271 days. Is that how it works?
Exactly. Yeah,
I
yeah.
see. But you got to make sure you hold off. Don't answer more
Yeah.
than one.
Yeah, exactly.
So
But for example, if now you answer one, for example, now you're in biochemistry chapter two,
I'm not doing the
basically.
calculation on that for today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you'll see, for example, you can do one wrong now, and then it'll kind of highlight it in red. So you know definitely that wasn't the answer. And then the one that will be correct and be highlighted in green.
Ooh.
And you have a
I
sound
don't know
to
if
it.
we need a buzzer. I don't know. Okay,
Yeah, I
we'll
was
keep
sure.
it for
I
now.
mean, we had a sound. It's kind of loud.
Oh, there we
We
go.
had a sound
Streak
for the
started. Come back tomorrow to build it up. Nice. Nice. Sorry, you've been explaining, but I've been enjoying. Sorry.
no good. No, we had a tone for the correct one, so I thought let's do one for the incorrect one too, you know.
That's
So
fair.
it's more. And then one feature also is in the chapter, for example, you did like the first three. It'll remember that they're done basically, and then once you come back to the website to that chapter, it will jump automatically. Oh, that's the jumping to the next question too. But then
Yeah,
it
that's
will
nice.
basically
Yeah.
resume to the question you had.
I, of course, chose the one that has lots of calculations, which I do not want to do. I think with the one
Yeah.
streak there. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, that's
I don't know. Should we have, we could have like a correctness streak. Like
yeah.
you've gotten X in a row without getting one incorrect, but we're not
Yeah,
really
that's something
keeping
we
track
could
of
do.
incorrect at all,
Yeah, I
which is
mean,
probably a good idea too. So.
we could have, yeah, basically like a statistics chart.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I kind of want to not keep track of the wrong answers. It just
Hmm.
encourages people to be obsessive about getting it right when you can just click, click, click.
Yeah, I mean,
Intermolecular
that makes
peptide
sense.
bonds with a linear. I'm gonna call that secondary. Nope, it's primary. I thought I was tricking myself. Number 9 would bond to 4 and 13. Oh, there we go. Got to learn how to subtract and add.
Mm.
So same question. I need to add 4 and subtract 4. So this is like just to kind of explain. This is the question I'd have on a homework, and this is the question I'd have on like an exam, right? The homework
Hmm.
one's a little bit more challenging because you got to click boxes, where this one you just got to select the right
Oh
choice.
yeah.
And so we finished that page. I really like it opens up the next question, so you don't have to like sit there and
Hmm. Yeah, and scroll and click on it, and that makes it more easier to browse through it.
So 160 to 80.005. So I click on this one and get the answer. Okay, there's a little bit of delay, which is good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm ready to answer the next one. Nice. So cool. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's kind of more making the website a little bit more sticky, right? People can hang out on it a little bit longer. There are
Yeah.
270 questions here. So,
Yeah, there's definitely time to spend here.
all right. So, I guess we need a coding project. What do you want to do? Do you want to do the
Um,
whole pseudocode concept mapped adapter?
yeah, we could do that. Let's do that. I mean,
Oh, I just want one of the things I wanted to advertise is we managed to get was it 2 weeks ago now?
mhm.
Um, we managed to get actually be able to use Anthropic's Fable on the podcast, and there is a free fable.org, which is the goal to release Fable, and it has an open letter signed by a number of um, CEOs. Look at this list of people that signed it. I mean, I could sign it too, but my name is not important. Um, CEO of Evoke Security, CISO, CSO, Priceline, CEO, Credible Security, co-founder of Veracode. I mean, I guess it doesn't take much to be a CEO if you make your own company, right?
Yeah.
Um, but nonetheless, a lot of names on this list here, and I'm forgetting the other link I wanted to show off. So let me look it up here. Um, oh yeah, the other one is fableback.org, which is a great one, and it's big no. And it tells you how long it's been gone, right? So we podcasted 2 weeks ago, so it's been gone for 13 days and 17 hours. So
Yeah.
when we podcasted 14 days ago, we were all good.
Yeah. It was
Um,
working, but I mean, it was still blocking us because of the biology
yeah, there's really been
topics.
no news on this, which is surprising, right? Um, I did hear some claims that the NSA was freaking out that Fable was able to hack their systems. So,
Oh, wow.
and I've heard some news came out today about GPT 5.6 and that the government is deciding who gets to use it. Which is interesting. I don't know why
Mhm.
they're calling it 5.6 if it's a big upgrade though. Um, so I think my son brought me some water because I don't drink enough water.
Mhm.
Um, Cheers, everybody. Um, He's really good about drinking water. And he doesn't like soda, so
Mhm.
I should listen to him. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, the thing is, like, if the Anthropic just moved their headquarters to Canada, they could release it again. The only reason they're
Oh,
regulated by
oh,
the government is because they are located here. So,
oh, wow.
um,
Okay.
it's a weird. It's like the ruling that the government put on is they are not allowed to export Fable outside the country, and they are not allowed to have foreigners like yourself use Fable. And so instead of asking people to prove their United States citizenship to use
It just
Fable, they
strike it.
decided to shut it down. Yeah,
Yeah. But I
which
mean,
makes sense. Yeah, but
for example, what if they go to Canada and just call it differently?
well, you know, no, if yeah, they call it, they'd have to change the name, Fable 5.1, whatever. Um,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
if they're Canada, the export laws don't count because they're in Canada, right? You just can't export it outside the United States. But if it's starting from Canada, the only thing the United States can say is you can't import it, which means that China
Oh,
can have it, but United States can't. And the United States is not going to like that. So I don't want to get into
oh yeah, definitely
politics
not.
too
Yeah,
much,
yeah.
but
It's
I think we're staying neutral with political parties here, but we're just talking about the regulation aspect,
yeah,
which has been used. So it's kind of interesting. Um, yeah, you know, and you haven't heard any lawsuits or anything because that's their right to use a lawsuit. And they could just call it Fable 6 and do it, and then the government would have to release another restriction to that as well. So I think they just don't want to piss off the administration, you know,
yeah,
because it's better to work with your adversaries than against them, especially when they have more power than you. So, all right, so I guess our goal now is to kind of fork concept map maker into something else, or I guess I was going to look at our podcast ideas to see if you had anything else. Flowchart software, gamify the website, statistics, track runner, fractal generator. Oh, I guess you know, since we're in the news form, I something interesting came up in my Blue Sky feed the other day. How do I find posts that I like? So Edward Ing. Okay. Yeah, so a colleague, I guess, pointed me out to meowtabilism, which I don't know what the cat, there's like a cat running through protein structures. This is probably new to you, Pierre, but
hmm definitely.
this is our cell wall, and these are the proteins that are doing breaking down the molecules that we eat and stuff. And now the cat's running
hmm
along a DNA strand.
Oh, I
But
see.
basically, what they did is they took all the protein structures and they put them into the what's the kind of, you know, like you have your first person shooter games, they put them into
What do you mean? Like,
um I guess this is available on Steam.
mhm.
Unicellular allergy.
I mean, it looks pretty much like a platform game.
Yeah, it's 3D, so you can technically kind of do
hmm
first person shooter type stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, it's
I was trying
completely
to think of the
3D.
name of
Okay.
the engine that they commonly use for that
Oh,
kind
you
of.
mean
Yeah.
Unity or
I think it's Unity. Um,
yeah, Unreal Engine or Unity.
yeah, I
Those
think
are
it was
like
the
the
Unreal
two
Engine.
most.
Yeah, so I think they managed to kind of like take the Unreal Engine and put proteins in it and a running cat, I guess. So
Oh, okay.
so it does look very 2D side scroll. These are definitely 3D renders.
Yeah.
Meow tubalism. Explore the interior of an algae cell with your on your forepaws.
So it's just exploring basically. Yeah,
I guess
it's a
so. Yeah, I mean
platformer
they
from
yeah.
the video of it.
Yeah, it definitely looks like a 2D side scroll with 3D rendering. So,
Mhm.
is that like a bonus point or something? Now here the cat's facing us, so that's different. I don't know. It's a cool kind of vibe coded type of thing. Um,
Mhm.
which I thought. All right, so we are looking at our concept map maker and we want to fork it, right? All right, so what are we going to call our fork?
Um,
Pseudocode
Pseudocode
mapper.
concept mapper. Yeah,
I
that's
usually,
better.
for whatever reason, I use 3 words. And in the S one has to be an I don't know, whatever. All right, so we're creating our fork. Cool. Oh, I do need to choose an owner. Wait. I can't fork my own repository. I had never tried to do
Well,
this. Mapper is what I said, right?
yeah.
Yeah, so I have to give the ownership to someone else. Repository doesn't already exist. All right.
Or you should just clone it and
Yeah,
create
I guess I
basically a
need to
new
clone
one.
it, rename it, and upload it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the fork. Huh. I've never run into that problem. So, all right. This is TypeScript. I guess I'll put it there. Sorry, I'm doing the cloning in the background, and I was gonna rename it and put it in the right folder. So we're gonna call it pseudo code mapper. So, now how do I, or maybe, man, this sucks. Why can't I fork it to myself? I guess you can fork it, and then
I
I
could
could
fork
fork it
it,
from
yeah.
you.
But
uh. Yeah, I don't know. Should we ask ChatGPT or are we just wasting time? I guess is the question.
oh, good.
All right, I'm just gonna. Um,
Okay, so here was
so I was gonna
lab.
say I want to fork my own work to make a similar but different code. I want to fork my own work to make a similar repo, but I cannot fork my own repo. Anyway, I wonder what ChatGPT has to say. I wonder if I should probably try out the record mode because it might be a little bit more entertaining. GitHub will not really
Hmm.
let you fork into the same count of the same repository name. Oh, I want a different name. I want a different name for the forked repo, but I cannot even do that. All right. So what was the new name? Pseudocode Mapper. And the original name is Concept Map Maker. So I guess it's going to give me the git commands to
Yeah, to
do it.
just
But how do I push it? Right. GitHub Scream is misleading in your case. You were trying to create blah, blah, blah. Do this. So clone it, CD, and then I can push. If I go to the pseudocode. This is the step I'm worried is not going to work. Yeah, and it didn't work.
oh, I see.
Yeah, of course it doesn't exist yet. Duh. So I guess I need to create a new
Smart move.
repo. All right,
Yeah.
got it. Uh, so if I create a new repo and push the forked code, will GitHub know it is a fork? No, it won't. Um, yes, which is not what I wanted to do. This is probably fine. Then the normal and the original upstream code for your OPA. What if I want to label it as a fork? Then you need a new account. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, just label it in the README. It'll be fine. All right. Fine. Fine. Um, did you want to fork it, Pierre, and then I fork it from you, and
Let's
then
do that.
then you can delete your fork? I don't know.
Yeah.
That might be just more fun. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So you just, I was just looking at the chat, and Pierre sent me some pictures of pseudocode. I'm like, yep, yeah, we need different shapes. Um, they always have arrows, and the arrows never have words in them other than yes or no, pretty much.
Yeah.
So, so if you can just paste the link of the forked repo in the chat, and then
Hmm.
I will go and fork it again. You can give it
Yeah.
the same name. I don't. Yeah. So anyway, I was pretty happy with how this came out. We did use the SolidJS backend, if I'm not mistaken, though we don't really talk about it. I guess that'd be in our package.json.
Okay, so fork.
Yeah, so
Good question. When I fork it, I call it differently, right?
you can
Just
just give it the same name. I'll change the name when I fork it.
so okay, okay.
So you can just say fork go, and then yeah, you don't need to do anything.
Okay, I just create fork
Like a
basically.
yeah, you just convert it like a duplicate, and then I'll fork it with a name. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know what people do when they're programming with Node, but I hate it when you have like scripts built into your package JSON. I don't know. I'd prefer to just kind of have a locally run script rather than some sort of hot coded thing in some random file. But I get the sense that a lot of people do that. So, all right. So Pierre made a fork, and now I'm going to create a fork. And I'm going to call mine a pseudo code mapper. Oh, I'm not sharing the right screen, am I?
Nope.
What was I sharing? This. Okay, whatever. Sorry. All right, and then ding. Okay, choose an owner, me. Oh, what do you mean?
Oh,
So that didn't work either. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna create a new repo and just upload everything over. It won't be a fork. So you're not allowed to have a fork of your own code, I guess. So new, and we'll use my template, and we'll call it that. Friendly Octo Garbanzo. Since I created the repo, can I just push the code? Oh yeah, that worked. So this is just a
nice.
starter repo, and now I push some code, and now it's Concept Map Maker. Uh, so
So
nice.
you got the solution.
And it's not connected in any way, but we do have it. So all right, so let me switch over to my terminal here. And I always like to make sure Claude is updated the latest version. I noticed they have. I don't know if you launched Claude on the last couple of days, Pierre, but
Mhm.
they added this full screen
Yeah,
mode,
full screen
which is
mode. Yeah, yeah.
which is a little bit nicer. I'm gonna say I haven't fully explored the differences, but it feels like it fixed the problems of the previous one. So,
Hmm.
all right, so I'm gonna have it read the repo rules. This is a fork of the concept map maker. I no longer want to do concept maps. This repo is for pseudo code. So we drop the arrow labels and add defined code shapes. Make a plan. And then I have my blueprint brand drafter. All right, I was gonna copy your images here. Can I do that?
Mhm.
No. No. I have to maybe download your images first.
Yeah, I tried to copy images yesterday and there it wasn't really working.
Okay, I'm able to drag the images into the terminal.
Oh yeah.
Here are sample images of the shapes. Like I said, this is a fork, so much of the code needs to change, but it does give us a nice backbone to work with. So Pierre, so like on the concept map maker,
Mhm.
um, we have this kind of triples area. How is that going to work with like a pseudocode?
What do you mean with the triples? Like, so if we
So I
have
mean that's not
a
how you're going to write pseudocode, right?
no, no.
Yes. Yeah.
It's
So
basically depending on the decision where it
like would
happens, where
you
we have like,
have like so I guess the way that this concept map maker is set up is that um you kind of like write things in text and it generates a nice graph for you. So
Mhm.
is there a way to write a program in text and then have it generate the map code, I guess is kind of my
Yeah, that
thoughts.
I mean it would work.
And what would it look I guess what I'm saying is what would it look like? Should it basically be like an kind of an IDE on the left?
Oh, I haven't thought about it like that. But like if you look at the image I sent you, for example, there are places where the diamond shape is basically a where decision is made. So if you look at the one on the one I sent you, they are
The one that's
two.
kind of nicely set up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we
Okay,
would
so let
need
me
to have based on the shape from
so
what
this is
shape
what Pierre
to
sent me here.
yeah,
So you'd have a start input, some checks, some decision charts, right? So I mean like
exactly.
this is
So if
kind of the
we
nice format. How would we write it as text? I guess we would need to have tab increments, right?
Mhm. What do you mean like write it as text?
Well, I mean the idea is that I can write it in a boring fashion and then it makes it a
Mhm.
nice graphical fashion. So I guess I was kind of looking at this tool here and how it works. Select Flowchart shapes from here. All right.
Mhm.
Interactive canvas, pseudocode sync, right? That's the kind of thing. It's like we write the pseudocode here and then it
Oh
draws
yeah,
the
like that.
shape, right? This, and then you can export it, right? So I don't know, it'd be like input username, right?
Yeah, using him set it to
Convert. I don't know how
Michael and then
I really don't know how I'm supposed to use this to tell you the truth. I'm kind of stupid here. Did it actually add it? No, I did not.
no, I didn't. Yeah.
So how do I connect the two? I guess I thought
I mean we could
I mean
start
the
from an
idea is that
idea that is pretty
I could write it all
basic.
here like start input. This is my idea how it would work. Input user end, right? And then it
Yeah.
would generate it. Okay, so it did kind of work.
Okay.
I guess I don't need the start
But
and end
start and
though.
end is all yeah, is already like the
Input
basic. Oh,
user and then eval user. I don't know. So, but that's kind of the idea, yeah.
mhm.
All right, so Claude has some questions for us. The first one was author labels. I told it to drop all the branch labels, but it was, hey, the diamonds, you need a yes or no. I'm like, yeah, yeah, please keep those. The current model derives nodes from triple text. Flowchart needs to have each box with its own shape. How should users build the chart? Um, I was say gonna say let planner recommend.
Yeah.
But because I already typed in which shape should we support? Should we support all 8 shapes? Let me pull up the list of shapes that you gave me. An oval indicates beginning or end of a program. A parallelogram is a point where there's input or output. A rectangle indicates the assignment of a value to a variable. A diamond indicates a point where a decision is made. So it goes, should we only cover those 4? Oval, parallelogram, rectangle, diamond. Or should we support a hexagon indicates the beginning of a repetition? Circles can be, I feel like we do need to have loops. An open-ended rectangle comment statements. I don't know. That seems excess. Arrows, of course, we need to have. Circles can be used to combine flow lines. A double line rectangle in the use of an algorithm specified outside the program. So this is a subroutine. I feel like we do need those two. And then comments and other. Yeah, so I say let's just do all 8. All right, so last question here. How far? The question before was core 4, all 8. So is it all 8? How far does this plan go on the rebrand from concept map to Pseudocode? Full pivot. Yes. So there were no concept map goes away. Right? And I told it to look at the website that I was working with for inspiration. Yeah. So the left input becomes a pseudo code IDE essentially. Less IDE, more code entry. Um, so we should have a code highlighting dependency added so we do not reinvent the wheel. All right, so reference site track. What do you mean discards the Dagre auto layout backbone? The I'm still getting used to the whole new copy paste thing. Okay. Does have an auto layout function. Right. I don't know if I really want to spend time completely learning this, but it does have a tidy and fit and um for I in len user. I don't know. Output I. Is that how we do for loops? That's not a
Yeah.
for loop though. That's it decided it was something else. I don't know. Whatever. The loops are not ideal. It has not read my new comments yet, which is always
Mm.
concerning. So, and it's drafting a plan right now. So let's interrupt it. So the screenshot settles the authoring model. Left pane pseudocode text editor. Each line parsed, shape inferred by keyword, auto laid out, flowchart on right. Source of truth, text, graph derived. The map clean is Dagre, SVG bathroom. Revolves planner recommend question. Okay. Three more constraints. Added syntax highlighting editor. Yeah, CodeMirror, Code Warrior. I couldn't remember all the names. CodeMirror is what we use in the web work thing that we were working on.
Mm. Okay.
Keep auto layout. Loops and pseudocode render badly. Broken back edge, missing exit. Our loops must do loops properly. Hexagon header plus body plus back edge. Maybe I chose the wrong pseudocode. I just clicked on that website. I changed to IDE,
Mhm.
and now it has like a code editor.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, skip. Okay, run anyway. Your code may be correct, but there is an issue with our compiler. Yeah, our code's not correct.
Yeah.
But basically it's running as a terminal, not a graphing thing in this case here. Oh my God, let's not do pop-ups. It's already annoying me. Flowchart builder, free compiler, ace your tests. Have you done any of those certification tests as part of your
Um,
program?
no, we
You
don't. I mean,
anticipate
we don't
doing
really
so?
do.
What?
I want to do certification on my own, but not. We
I
don't
see.
do it in my program.
I see. My son did a few of the engineering ones at his high school.
Mhm. Oh well, that's nice.
I guess they had a program where you pay $500 and then you can do as many tests as you can in a year. So he's like rushing to
Mhm.
get some
Oh yeah.
tests done, which is kind of
Oh,
funny.
I can imagine. I mean, that's a great opportunity actually, because like, I'm definitely interested in some cybersecurity, but like certifications costs 200 to 400, 500 and more. So yeah.
I see. Interesting. So like I have the start and the end here, and I'm able to add stuff. Um,
Yeah, like, and okay,
I
yeah.
can build off the flow chart, but I can't like I don't know how I connect the start to the previous stuff.
Yeah, maybe on the right side, on the left side, you have the link to it. But I don't know if it's to link the boxes. If you look on the left
Oh, this
menu,
thing connect.
yeah, connects.
That symbol cannot have any more outgoing arrows than okay. So
Yeah,
I
it's
do
gonna
it
send us the
to
start.
delete. Oh, okay, got it. And now I can connect to that. Oh, okay. And then now my pseudocode fills in.
Oh, wow, okay, yeah.
If x is greater than 5, save 1 to x. And call function. That's only if it's less than 5. And if it's okay, if x is greater than 5, save 1 to
But
x, then call function. If it's greater than 5, it's not greater than 5,
then input
then ask
X.
for input. And then
It even has a ask for input a label for it.
it created a new end, which is not what I wanted.
Oh,
Okay, so now I can do connect input x end. Yeah, that's kind of lame, but what else? All right, and
I
then
mean,
can we
that's
connect that calc to end? No, I don't know. I'm hoping ours is a little bit better. I don't know,
mm,
but it is an interesting thing. Should I be able to change the order of operations in the thing? I think the only thing ours is going to allow is moving boxes around. If you want to
oh,
add more things, you need to add it in the box.
okay. I
Now,
mean, I like how you
should we
can.
support these tools? Now that I've kind of figured them out, I kind of understand it, but I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean, I
I mean,
guess it'd be nice if
I
I
like
clicked on
it.
this and just add it here,
Yeah.
right?
But you can, when you click on the box on the top right, when it has this, you can still choose the box, for example.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
that's a nice feature, I think, because you can directly change it on the box rather than
All right.
click on the box,
So,
click on the left.
Claude has three more questions for us. How should if, while, for blocks be delimited in the pseudocode? End keywords and indentation. I would say both. Decision loop branch labels. Yes, no, true, false. What do you like better?
Decision loop,
So it looks like
I'd
the other one
say
had true, false, But the
Yeah, the other
image that you
one
sent
has
me
yes
had
and
yes, no.
yes, no. I mean, true false makes more sense because it won't always be a yes, no.
So choose true, false.
True false, I would take, yeah.
Yeah. CodeMirror 6. I'm thinking CodeMirror 6. What? One is CodeMirror 6, and then two is trust recommendation, which is CodeMirror 6. Yeah. I'll just say trust recommendation, whatever. Answer supported both end keywords and branch labels, true, false, CodeMirror 6, updating plan.
Oh yeah.
So I should go over, I think we went over this last week, but I have, what I do is once Claude is finished with its plan, I have ChatGPT review the plan. And so I want you to serve an external reviewer, go each through item one by one, critical review. And so I tell it what kind of output I want. Like, keep the review focused to the manager. Don't write your own code. Uh, the manager has the code. Just tell them what to investigate, right? Because it always wants to say, "Oh, here's a function you should use." I'm like, "Don't do that."
Mm.
Um, the other ones are how focus on important issues. We talked about bike shedding last time, right?
Oh yeah.
Like, I think it should be a capital and a space here, like full, and then don't leave things, don't defer things or say things will come later. Do it now or decide not to do it. Make sure you use say do X, use Y, because whenever you say don't do W or you're not allowed to do Z, small LLMs will say I'm not allowed to do Z. I better do Z. Don't do git commit. Okay, I better do git commit. That kind of thing. Um, I tell it be efficient with time and atomic test. No matter what I do, it doesn't seem to do the efficient with time thing. And I highlighted the ones I often need to copy and paste and tell them again. So, um, but anyway, I have this saved to a file. So once Claude is done with the plan, I'm gonna go because the plan is finished. Um, so I guess we can take a look at the plan. Sorry, what was I doing? I'm going to copy the plan into ChatGPT. This is our perfect twirling book. What the name of our plan? Um, sorry. Okay. So here is what I'm just gonna. I have a new window in ChatGPT, and I'm gonna say review this plan using the attached guidelines, and then I just copy and paste the plan in. And so we can now take a look at the plan ourselves. So the objectives, replace the triples with pseudocode source document. Source of truth is the flow graph is derived. So we are kind of taking a different approach. I feel like we could implement kind of like that website we had there with the dragging and dropping of shapes, but that's really going to have a major change to the code, which we wouldn't be able to finish. Well, we only have 5 minutes left in the podcast, I guess. But it's set up 4 milestones: one, language model foundation; two, flowchart rendering; pseudocode editor, wiring, rebrand, examples, and docs. And it looks like milestone 1 has 3 coders. Milestone 2 has 3 coders. Milestone 3 has 3 coders, and milestone 4 has 3 coders. And then all will be doing tests and stuff. So sorry, I was just going to copy some directives. Okay, so ChatGPT has finished with its guidance here. Classification ready with minor corrections. The grammar and parser section needs tightening. So all right, so it gave it like 15 items to consider. This is the part I usually try and read. Resolve the block syntax risk before both indentation and a keyword as a major parser commitment. Should we have mixed files or time? I mean, this plan is for simple pseudocode. I mean, how long of a pseudocode is somewhere right? So the risk for mixed files are tolerated is should be more code is auto edited or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. Um, make connector insertion deterministic. All right, so that one goes against my fully specify the work. Um, these conflict. So this is why I spend all my time arguing. With the reviewer. Okay, so now if you just take add partial fixtures to the exact examples and videos, clarify malformed import behavior in the UI, reconsider both block styles, move the default starter source decision out of open questions, strengthen the shape validation, define node ID stability, clarify common edge semantics, tighten file export expectations, mix export tests covering, clear up negative prompting, keep the manual visual gate, clarify ownership, overall judgment. I'm fine with most of those decisions after the cleanup we had. Did you have any comments, Pierre? Or
No, no. I mean, it's
we could probably just tell it to go ahead and do it. But I mean, the thing is, it's Claude is not fast. I mean, what we could do is we could give Codex the plan and say do it.
I mean, we could do that
Uh,
too. Try that out.
I'm not sure how fast it would be, but we can try it. So Codex, do you trust this directory? Yes, I do. I guess I didn't check to make sure what Codex is the latest version.
Oh, usually it
That's the
asks,
thing they
isn't?
I guess I have it installed via Homebrew. Um oh yeah, so I guess I this is 1420, but one yeah, I see upgrade available.
Oh,
So I did just crap. Now I gotta reshare. Um is that the one? Okay. Um so now I can do Codex. Okay. So as I said, Claude not very fast. It is still updating the plan. Implement the plan and maybe I'll copy the plan over.
mhm.
Um, all right, so the plan, implement the plan in implementation plan. All right. And I have this delegate manager to subagents thing, but it's really designed for Claude. I'm kind of curious. I mean, Codex does have subagents, but it works differently than Claude, so I'm not sure how good the it will be for Codex to use. Claude is literally still updating the plan, so
Oh, wow.
I guess I can share
I feel
Claude
it's
updating the plan.
slower in the plan mode, right?
It's just slower all around. I don't know. It
Mm,
launches these sub agents to go off and do a couple of things, and I'm like, what is it thinking about? I mean, it's probably wasting tokens going up and down. I don't know.
yeah.
But it's definitely not fast. Even when I have it on effort low, it just goes for a long time. So,
No, I see.
but I don't know. It just keeps saying updated plan, updated plan, updated plan. And Codex is like, I'm going. Let's do it.
Let's go ahead.
Grammar worker is running. Yeah. The code is still very concept triple centered. Of course it is, because we haven't done any changes.
It's a
Jeez.
plan.
Of course. The current code we are just starting. Anyway, um, and code's Claude still updating the code.
Oh, it finished.
All right, cool. So now I can copy over the code. Um, all right, so it's happy with the code, I guess. Do we? I guess I'll tell Codex the plan has been updated. The plan was slightly updated. So read current version. Um, I guess it's just queuing my messages here that hasn't actually read them yet.
Hmm.
Do I want to hit escape to have it read my current messages?
I
Yeah,
mean,
let's
you
do it. We
could
updated
because
the
it's
plan.
it's
Yeah.
it's updated either way. So,
Yeah. I'm curious what not that we're gonna change. Well, I don't know. We have Claude updating the plan, right? Right.
Mhm.
We can feed ChatGPT our updated plan. Let's see. Review the updated plan. So while Claude is off, sorry, Codex is. I want to make sure I get my windows right here. Yeah, so while Codex is off coding, understood. I'll refresh the tighten the future subagent briefs around positive instructions. All right, so what did ChatGPT say? Needs clarification. Oh, so actually the quality of the plan has actually got worse. Before it said I have it qualified ready with minor corrections. Now it says needs clarification. Oof.
Mm.
Which is not in a good
That
space.
doesn't
So I'm just
sound
gonna
good.
copy that and then paste it to Claude. Uh should I send this message to Codex or let Claude just update the plan?
I would send it to Codex because if
Or just let
Claude
Codex
updates
just
the
go
plan,
off,
it's
just let Codex go off and think everything's hunky dory.
yeah. I mean, you could do that too. It's yeah, you
That's the
can
question,
either
right?
way
Do
change
we do we
after the fact. You can still change.
do we bog down Codex with thinking about changing the plan, or do we just let Claude handle the planning?
I would. I mean, yeah.
Oh, so now Claude has questions for us. So, uh, all right. Do you want the source auto edited into a canonical style? When should the editor rewrite the text the user typed? On blur, what is blur? When I'm not sure, I actually just copy and paste this into ChatGPT and let it answer. Indent and end keywords. Yes, I want both, but I wasn't sure. Pick one and submit answers, and then I'll copy ChatGPT's response here. Um, and I'll ask, what does on blur mean? And I'll ask that. Oh, I'll pop that in here too. So, oh, when the editor loses focus. I do not see us actually blurring though. Just focus change. We could do after submitting the code to the graph. I'm just copying stuff over. Yeah, I feel like we should have a submit button rather than auto update code to graph. Would you agree with that, Pierre?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, um, sure. And so I'm actually copying the auto update thing to Codex too, because that sounded like a major decision change.
Oh, yeah.
Um, so it sounds like Codex is stuck kind of like figuring out how to write the grammar. It already asked me to git add pseudocode format, which is concerning that it's stuck in a loop. I decided to interrupt it. And then I just told Claude to read the file that Codex created. So, so we keep going back and forth.
Yeah.
Oh, should I have um ChatGPT review the pseudocode format? Let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, let's do that.
So I use all the AI tools I can. Does this document make sense with our current plan? All right, so I'm just gonna copy that to ChatGPT. Oh my gosh, it's asking me to add the stupid thing for the third time. Um, do not do any more git commands. Sorry. Okay, so I just copied the message from ChatGPT and I told it not to do any more git commands, such as git add. Um, so hopefully that'll be good. All right. And then Claude is off busy doing something here. So the user authored, but that's now the canonical contract. All right. So I don't know. This is how my vibe coding life goes. I copy messages from
Mostly
one
back and
terminal
forth.
to another. Um, should we include the word repeat? Repeat until loops test the condition after the body. So the branch labels flip, true exits, false returns, visually confusing next to I'm gonna ask ChatGPT just so we can have a clearer thing. And I want to copy the whole fully specify the work message because I hate having a V1. I hate having a V1. Let's make the final plan clear. I know I'm typing in another window. All right. Well, we can't do the podcast much longer because I got to deal with my kids upstairs. But where do we stop? I don't know. So now so this is the thing with Claude. It's probably going to be take another 5 minutes of going back and editing the plan. So,
Yeah.
so, so yeah, I mean, it's been a hot and rainy around here lately. Would you agree, Pierre? I just talking a side note here based
Yeah,
on the comment in the
definitely.
chat. Not as hot as Europe, mind you.
Yes.
Um, but yeah, it's because it's hot and rainy, I guess it's caused a lot of ants to try and find their way into my house. So I don't know if
Oh,
you've had a
wow.
similar problem. Do you have like ants in your house right now or
No, no, no,
kept out? I see.
I don't.
Do you just have like a regular pest control visitor? Is that the deal?
Yeah, exactly. It's
I
just
see.
like once a month. It's an old building, so they have to do like regular pest control. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember having I used to have a cat when I had roommates, and the cat would just
Uh-huh.
randomly find mice and then give it to us.
Oh,
And I heard
wow.
this nice point is like, cats feel sorry for us because we don't really they never see us hunting our food or everything, so they bring us the food because they're worried we're gonna starve or
Oh,
something.
wow.
Which I thought was kind of funny, like because they
Yeah,
always catch the
definitely.
food and then bring it to you or whatever.
I mean, yes, in some way it would make sense.
um, yeah, with our huge audience we have here, so um, we've had two people. I mean, we keep having people pop in. It might be the same person coming back because we've only had two views.
Mm,
Um, I feel like we have a person come in and they view for like a minute and then go away. Maybe they're curious
mm, yeah.
um, how things are going. Well, I can tell you, we've updated the plan a number of times today.
It's all about
Updated
planning here.
plan, updated plan, updated plan. So,
Oh, man.
and they're usually just like changing a couple of sentences here or there. All right, so I'm gonna say sure the plan is consistent. Um, this is the time where it's spending all this time planning where I copy and paste those messages in there. Oh, hey, it's done with
Mhm.
the plan. All right. Um, so now I can go back and tell Codex the plan has been updated again. Plan file has been updated again. Um, should we review the plan in ChatGPT again or just consider it good enough? It's kind of where
Uh,
I get stuck. It's like the number of times that when I'm doing this planning mode thing, I'm trying to decide like when do I stop planning and then am I willing to actually read the plan myself? So, because we have quite an extensive plan. I doubt it's changed much. We still have 4 milestones. We still have 3 coders per milestone. I think we've added a couple of new files in there. Um, and we've kind of locked down the pseudocode box a little bit better. But I don't think much else has changed. Oh, I know what my this is not water my son bought me. Because
uh,
it's Prime Day.
oh,
I got one of those soda makers. So this is soda water, with no sugar in it.
you don't like it?
No, and do you drink carbonated water,
I
Pierre?
don't
Usually, I know it's
anymore, but
pretty it's
it's
popular in Europe,
extremely
right?
common in Germany and Austria
Yeah,
to buy carbonated water in like
yeah. I
six
mean, like
packs or
Perrier and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Um, I know a lot of my a lot of yeah. In the U.S., we tend to drink regular water, but I remember when I traveling to Brazil.
Mhm.
Whenever I get water in like a shop, I'd have to say agua sin gas, agua
Ah, yeah, yeah.
without gas in it.
Yes.
Because I guess my understanding is this is kind of more historical is that the carbonation actually killed off a lot of the microbes in the water. So before we had really
Oh.
good clean water, the
Mhm.
carbonation was kind of good prevention
Was
to
just
less likely to get
yeah.
sick.
So
In
the
the
safe
US,
water.
having grown up in areas where we only have clean water, not as important, but
Yeah. I mean, something that's funny is like in Germany and Austria, it's mostly you even can choose like the level of carbonation. They have like light, middle, and strong carbonation bowls. That's but it's nice. I mean,
So Codex has been working for a long time, right? It's reading these files, and then I go and I look at the code here, git status,
it didn't do
and
much.
nothing. It hasn't changed any code files. It's just written the pseudo doc format.
I mean, you told it to not do git commands, so maybe
Yeah,
that's
but
why.
git commands is not editing code files.
Yeah, okay.
When do you plan to edit the code files? Because it's updated the agents file, which is
Oh, I
not
see.
something it needs to change. Pseudocode grammar. So it spent all its time working on pseudocode grammar. Is that, I mean, what's milestone one in the plan, I guess, is the question.
Here.
WS model, WS parser, WS codex. So milestone one does not include writing pseudocode grammar doc. It
So
involves,
just going off script.
all right, it has a question for me. Oh, okay. I guess I need to set up the player TypeScript. I'll let it run one time, but I've actually I have scripts that just kind of run all these things. The first code editing worker is already running on blah blah blah. I mean, I'm just gonna copy this. We're supposed to have 3 code workers working at the same time. All right. Codex, I thought you were supposed to be faster. Anyway, I'm almost considering switching over to Claude to
To
do the
Claude.
implementation, So maybe
Maybe,
we should
yeah.
wrap up the podcast
Yeah.
and do another check-in next week. So we're gonna consider I just fired Codex. Um, so is that this one there? Nope, I clicked on the wrong thing. Here we go. All right, so we've hired Claude to do the work now. um, so I'll let
Back in
it.
the game.
Yeah. All right. Oh, sorry. I usually do. For some reason, if I don't type implement the plan, it'll go, okay, tell me when you want to implement the plan. I'm like, I told you to implement the plan. Uh, um, oh, of course, I told it to make sure the plan is consistent before it popped into the exit plan mode.
Yeah.
But that's fine. It's going to go ahead and implement stuff. Looks like our context is getting a little full, 27%. Usually like to keep that as low as possible. But it won't read my compact thing until it's completely done with everything. So, I guess boom boom. Let's play the outro music. So, hey, anybody that checks us out, feel free to leave us comments if you have good ideas. You want us to try a project that you've had on your list and maybe don't want to waste your own credits implementing, please leave a comment. We do read them. So.